Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the holidays. I want to thank you for watching this podcast. Please remember to like, subscribe, or join, and share this video if you think it would be of interest to others. My usual podcast attendee, Laura Dodonna, is taking some time for herself. If you'd like to join this podcast in a future recording, please email me at joanna@epiphanycoaching.com. I'll send you the topic of discussion for the week and a link to join. These podcasts will now be recorded weekly on Tuesdays at 5:30 p.m. Arizona time. The topic for today is what's right and what's fair. I will present 4 different scenarios on a similar topic for everyone to decipher which one, if any, is right and fair for all involved, while utilizing the golden rule, putting oneself in another person's shoes, and asking, is this the way I'd want to be treated? After watching this video, please post your thoughts and opinions in the comments section, indicating which scenario is right and fair for all people involved, or if a certain scenario is unfair, please explain why. Also, please remember, we're judging actions, not people. Scenario A involves one sister and 2 brothers. The sister moved from Italy to the United States in the 1950s when she was 18 years old. She married and raised 6 children. The 2 brothers, both married and had 2 children, lived in Italy with their mom, the last remaining parent. The sister visited several times throughout the years, but in the years that mom was declining, she did not visit. She had the opportunity to visit mom before she passed away, but did not because she wanted to remember mom in a healthy state. One of the brothers, who was widowed and later remarried, took on caring for mom in her home until she passed away. When it was time to divvy up the inherited property, the sister said to her brothers, I don't want my share of the inheritance because I didn't take care of mom. We don't know how the inheritance was divvied up between the 2 brothers, but one brother was the predominant caregiver for mom. Scenario B involves 2 sisters and 1 brother. Sister 1 was given quite a bit of attention and help over the years from both parents, monetarily and with caring for her one child. When Sister 1, after facing many personal challenges, insisted that the entire family join the church she belonged to, and the family was not interested, she acted out and distanced herself from the family. Years later, Dad battled health issues, and Sister 1 did not care to see him. Due to a lost battle with cancer, Dad passed away in a hospital during the COVID pandemic, and Sister 1 did not attend the funeral. Mom also battled cancer for many years and was brokenhearted by Sister 1, who distanced herself and never cared to rekindle the relationship even after Dad passed away. Both parents decided to write Sister 1 out of the will and trust. After Mom passed away, Sister 1's attorney sent a letter to claim her 1/3 share of inheritance, which was later deemed unsuccessful. Both parents were of right mind when drafting a revised will and trust, bestowing their properties to Sister 2 and brother, whom had cared for Dad and were both by Mom's side to care for her until cancer took her life. Scenario C involves 2 sisters. Both sisters experienced a great deal of trauma, which stemmed from their parents' mental health while growing up. As a result, the relationship between both sisters was strained, but both sisters did the best they could as wives and moms raising their 2 children. Sister 1, who faced many challenges and required more care and attention from both parents, and Sister 2 throughout the years, distanced herself from the family to get through her role and struggles in life. Sister 2 also experienced her own challenges in life, and after Dad passed away, was left to care for Mom, who had bipolar disorder and was living in a government-assisted care facility with little to no help or visitation from Sister 1. After Mom passed away, Sister 1's attorney sent a letter requesting her 1/2 share, which was later deemed unsuccessful. Sister 1 alleges Mom was convinced by Sister 2, stating Mom was not of right mind to sign a new will and deed, leaving her home to Sister 2's daughter to assume the remaining mortgage, which had been reversed, with the remaining equity to go to Sister 2 and her family. Allegedly, a new will and deed had been signed by mom after an attorney discussed the consequences in depth with mom. Sister one and her children never received any proceeds from the mom's home. Scenario D involves two brothers and one sister. Brother one moved to Indiana the same year that sister moved to Arizona in 1996. Brother two lived in New York, where mom lived as well in her own home. After dad passed away in 2012, mom was living in the New York home, titled as tenants in common, with all three children, which requires signatures of all owners if the home were to be sold. Mom battled depression and anxiety, which took a turn for the worst in 2014. Brother two oversaw care for mom in her New York home until a greater level of care was required. As a result, in 2019, sister moved mom to Arizona, where mom lived mostly in her second home in Arizona. Sister oversaw care until mom passed away at the end of 2023. Sister sold the Arizona home, and both brothers and sister received their 1/3 share of the home. Sister requested to receive her 1/3 share of the New York home, but both brothers wanted to keep the New York home and refused to buy sister out of her 1/3 share of the New York home. Please remember to post your comments and share this video with those that may be interested. In my opinion, every stage in life presents unique challenges, requiring each and every one of us to rise to the occasion, despite our individual struggles. Family members should be supportive and contribute whenever possible. However, a particular family member should never be taken for granted or have an unfair advantage. Family bonds should not be broken over material items. However, no one's life or priorities should take precedence over another's, making things unfair or unequal for anyone involved. I hope you have a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year, everyone. And thanks again for watching.